Thank you for the kind introduction. Now we will update you on the project I introduced at the 2019 JADA conference, which concerns the Piranesi workshop drawings at the Staatliche Kunsthalle in Karlsruhe. The drawings are housed in 2 large folio volumes. They were the subject of a joint research by art historians and paper conservators, which was funded by the German Research Foundation. During the project, we realized that our findings called for digital publication better suited than a printed catalogue. Here's why. The drawings had many complex relations to each other, to antique objects, to Giovanni Battista Piranesi's printing business, and to their 19th century collected state, which originates with the architect Friedrich Weinbrenner. Because of that, we had gathered several large data sets that connected individual drawings in terms of their material and art historical significance, and we wanted to detail the materials and techniques, as well as represent the complex network of connections to highlight Piranesi's influence on his contemporaries and followers. We also wanted to present the experience of leafing through the albums, which we preserved in their original material coherence. The online presentation format is a flexible solution that can appeal to different interest groups: art technologists, architects, archaeologists, designers and lovers of ancient Rome, and even any art lover who discovers Piranesi for the first time, and it would fulfill the museum's mandate for inclusion. But how to make an online research platform from scratch? You need to follow these 3 simple steps, easy as that. Actually, not so easy. Thus, the research team, new to such an enterprise, partnered up with the museum's communications department. They were irreplaceable when it came to speaking tech and knowing about the rules of online content publication. Equally important, we secured funding through the Ministry of Science, Research and Art of the state of Baden-Württemberg and the Ernst von Siemens Kunststiftung. Then followed the brainstorming phase. We looked at existing web presentations such as the Rethinking Guernica website, the Vicus Lab for the visualization of cultural collections, the online catalogue of the Royal Collection, and the Monet catalogue of the Art Institute of Chicago. We organized a web session to gather expertise from people responsible for such projects, including also Hartfield Online of the Art Academy in Berlin, the Benin Bronzes database, and the Porcelain Collection database at the Art Collections Dresden. For the open tender process in search of a web agency, we collected the specifications for the website. We had to sort our wishes into must-haves, importance, nice-to-haves, and optionals, not negotiable where government regulations requirements. The website should comply with data protection, should be inclusive, be open source, and available in the long term. As researchers stressed the importance of good scientific standards, a profound search engine, options to visualize our findings, and the possibility to quote and download website entries. The communications team, on the other hand, emphasized the significance of explorable and interactable content for broader audiences and optimizing the user's experience. Then, after a prototype pitch, we chose our web design company. Now, the creation process started. This meant loops of group calls between front-end team of the agency and us, haggling for the implementation of features and fixing details. While the back-end team of the agency was programming, we worked on filling the newly created molds of our website with content, formatting text and image captions, adding tags and glossary items, cropping thousands of images, changing file names, and putting everything on the server through the content management system. While we learned a lot about the art and hustle of website creation, the agency team had to get familiar with the complexities of norm databases, build search engines, and Zoom tools. This also meant, despite previously agreed on the specifications of tender, cutting corners at some ends. The intensive continued communication was quite time-consuming, but indispensable. Lots of decisions had to be made that would not be changeable in the final product. How should the menus work? How do we name the categories? What will show up in web searches? Can we add another layer at this point in the user interface? After months of work, this is the final product. And because of technical limitations today, I will guide you through the website using only screenshots, but feel free to tag along using your mobile device. The website follows today's design philosophy of dip, double, and dive. This means you start on the surface of information that increases in depth as you explore the website. First, you are drawn in by large pictures and few words, but the website shows its substantial contents when you start scrolling, searching, and opening menus. The landing page serves as a hub. From there, you can journey out to the main types of page models. The search page, where you get to individual drawings, the albums, where you can leaf through the 2 albums, and the essays page. There you also find the conservation research essays. There are only a few English translations, we're sorry about that, but this is less of a problem today as there are online translation services and future automatic translation software may add more options. Now, let's take a closer look at the album and artwork pages. These come with some special tools. You can go through the albums leaf by leaf, or you can skip directly to an album page using the menu on the right. Let's see what page 40 has to offer. When scrolling down, you can click on one of the artworks and get to the artwork page. Both album and artwork pages begin with the image hub, where you can view the artwork in different illuminations. Scale and color checker are included. For casual visitors, selected artworks include hotspots with extra information on interesting aspects accessed by the microscope icon. Most importantly, you can click on the image to open the zoom tool. As you can see, the menu on the right changed. You can use it to navigate the different photographs. They include raking light, transmitted light, and multispectral images. For complex drawings, we mapped drawing media, constructional, preparatory drawings, etc. Information on significant aspects of the photographs is added at the right. Here you can also download individual images and the color checker. Leaving the zoom tool and scrolling down, we find a teaser followed by basic information about the drawing, including drawing technique and paper support. We will skip here the art historical texts and jump right down to the key paper qualities and watermark information. They are included on the Wasserzeichen Informationssystem via external links. Drawing media are documented via text and detail images. Then follow texts on the drawing process and use of the drawings in the workshop. A linked glossary explains key contexts such as Piranesi's publications and technical terms. And at the end of the entry are norm data linked to the German National Library and key search terms within the database. The entry links are citable even after future content updates, and below, users themselves can add comments. After the release of the website in February of this year, we were happy and relieved to see the results of our hard work online. There are a few things to take away from the project. Decide early on in your research endeavor if and in which form you want to publish online, so you can prepare context according to the website's structure and design. This way, you can minimize how much you have to adapt later on. Have someone familiar with online data systems advise you. This will help to better communicate your team's needs to the web design agency. Having lots of data is wonderful, but you must bear in mind they have to be processed for the website. The content management system does not, in fact, manage your content. You manage your content. Therefore, having helping hands ready that feed the system tags, put captions on the right fields, upload images, and test your system. As you can see on the website impression, we had lots of help to make to the website launch. We sincerely thank everyone participating in our project. Now, the website is waiting for you to explore its contents. We will be looking forward to any feedback on the website or old school via email. Thank you.